Very good morning, students. Trust you all are doing very well. In today's video, we are going to revise chapter 3 and 4 of your civics book, which talks about government. So, the topics which we will be covering in this particular video will be related to the meaning, understanding the meaning of the government, what are the different levels of government. We will discuss about the types of governments, and specific focus will be on our own country, India, and why it is a democratic government. We need to cover up this topic. Then we will move ahead and discuss about the key elements of a democratic government. We will understand the features which I have written down on the board, that is participation, need to resolve conflicts, equality and justice. We will discuss the participation of people, why it is important, then what are conflicts and how the government is responsible to resolve the conflicts and how the government does so. Then next will be we will be understanding about equality and justice. So let's begin with the definition of government. If I tell you the definition of the government, it goes like, it is the organization that is the governing authority of a political unit, the ruling power in political society, and the apparatus through which a governing body functions and exercise authority. तो यहाँ पर हमें समझने की ज़रूरत है कि जो गवर्नमेंट है वो कैसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, वो क्या करती है, वाई इट इज़ नीडेड. लाइक a government is needed for every country to make decisions and get things done, like ranging from decision about where to build roads, schools, hospitals. The government need to decide on each and every aspects of life which is affecting the citizens of the country or of that political unit, like how to reduce the prices of any food commodity when they get too expensive, and like what are the ways to increase the supply of basic facilities which are required by the natives of the country or of the state. So they also take actions on social issues and important things like running postal and railway services. Everything which is like from the smallest thing, like the availability and the cost control of the commodities, which edible commodities which we use, or it can be the decision of high importance like that of maintaining foreign relationships or about the defense of a country. So everything the government need to decide, need to take action on, and then it is the duty of the government to implement these decisions, to see how these decisions are working, to make the implementation of these decisions is also the responsibility of the government. The government is responsible, it's answerable to its citizens for all the works the government is doing. So a high level of transparency is required for a government to be in power, right? So the government is also in charge of, as I told you, protecting the boundaries of the country and maintaining peaceful relationship with other countries. Also, at the time of any calamity, it is in charge of organizing aid and assistance for the affected people. Whatever, कभी भी कोई natural calamity, natural disaster आता है, flood है, drought है, rain है, tsunami है, whatever. जैसे आजकल का present scenario में COVID है, so you people are, if you are watching the news, if you are going through the newspaper, you are reading newspaper, you people must be well aware about the different approaches the government is implementing, the government is using to face this dreadful pandemic. So आप यहाँ से evaluate कर सकते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट कैसे strategies बनाती है, कैसे उसको implement कर रही है, क्या तरीके हैं. तो यहाँ से it is a very recent example in which you can understand, by which you can understand how the government work for the welfare of the people in the time of calamities. If you are wondering how these are done or why it is need to be done, then you need to know that when people live and work together, There needs to be some organization so that decision can be made. There needs to be some rules that apply to everyone. The territory of a country should be protected and resources have to be collected. So the government can exercise its power and make the decision, also implement the decision amongst the people living in their territory. तो ये सारे जॉब हैं, ये करना पड़ता है गवर्नमेंट को पावर में रहने के लिए. क्यों पावर में रहना ज़रूरी है? क्योंकि अगर एक कोई भी छोटे से छोटा आप देख लो, कोई भी टीम है तो उसमें लीडर का होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, जो कि लाइक पूरा बैलेंस कर सके सक्सेसफुल बनाने के लिए. इसी तरह एक कंट्री को सक्सेसफुल बनाने के लिए एक रूलिंग अथॉरिटी चाहिए जो कि डिसीजंस ले सके, जो कि चेक रख सके, जो कि उन जो डिसीजन लिए गए हैं वेलफेयर के लिए उनको इम्प्लीमेंट कर सके. तो अ गवर्नमेंट इज लाइक अथॉरिटी विच इज लाइक देयर फॉर डूइंग ऑल द रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द peaceful and harmonious social, economic, political development of the people living over there. Now, here comes the concept of types of government. Now, what would be the responsibility, what is the criteria of a government depends upon the type of the government it is. Like here we need to discuss about the type of the governments. Like अगर मैं type of governments की बात करती हूँ तो we will understand it with a question. Like what gives the government this power to take decisions and enforce law? मैंने अभी आपको पहले बताया कि government takes the decision and government implement those decisions for the welfare of the people. So like how the government has got this power to make decisions and enforce law, right? तो यहाँ पर कॉन्सेप्ट आपको समझ आएगा लाइक डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. अब कैसी गवर्नमेंट है? क्या वो एक सिटीजन्स के वेलफेयर के लिए गवर्नमेंट है, या ये इस टाइप की गवर्नमेंट है जो कि नोबेल क्लास को रिप्रेजेंट करती है और उनके वेलफेयर के लिए काम करती है? तो वी कैन लाइक द कैटेगरीज ऑफ द टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट वी आर विच आर बेसिकली वी नीड टू स्टडी इज अबाउट अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री. It can be a democratic government, it can be a monarchy, and monarchy हो सकते हैं जिसके अंदर king और queen का concept आता है. तो different type of जो आपके governments हैं वो हैं across the world, right? तो अगर मैं डेमोक्रेसी की बात करूं, इन अ डेमोक्रेसी पीपल गिव द गवर्नमेंट दिस पावर वाई इलेक्शन इन विच पीपल वोट फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन एंड इलेक्ट देम. These elected persons form the government. So in a democracy the government like is selected elected by the natives of the country, and it is the government will work for the welfare of the people. So it is a government which is elected by the people for the people. ये उन लोगों के लिए ही काम करेगी इसके अंदर. तो whatever the decision it takes, whatever the work it do, whatever the like actions it take, the government has to give explanation of all its actions and defend its decision to the people who have selected them. So this form of this type of government is a डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट, जिसके अंदर लोग ही जो है चुन के उनको ये पावर देते हैं और बदले में जो पावर में लोग हैं उनको अपने जितने भी काम करने हैं लोगों के वेलफेयर के लिए करने हैं और उनको जस्टिफाई करना है, उनको आंसरिंग करनी है लोगों को कि येस वी आर डूइंग दिस फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर रीजन. ओके, द नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ गवर्नमेंट इज मोनार्की. उसके अंदर द मोनार्च किंग भी हो सकता है या क्वीन भी हो सकता है, हैज द पावर टू मेक डिसीजन एंड रन द गवर्नमेंट. दे मे डिस्कस द मैटर्स विद अ स्मॉल ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल बट द फाइनल डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर रिमेन्स विद द मोनार्च. And the king and queens in a monarch are like not responsible, they are not answerable. They need not to explain and defend their actions or the decision they make because they are the most powerful person and they are not elected by the people. कुछ और systems से वो लोग जो हैं वो power के अंदर हैं. तो these are the different types of like इसके अलावा जब मैंने आपको लेसन पढ़ाया था we have also talk about dictatorship, that is also one man show जिसके अंदर एक ही आदमी के पास पूरी पावर होती है. वहाँ पर भी लोगों को जो है अपना से रखने की जो है इंडिपेंडेंस नहीं होती, अपने वेलफेयर के बारे में क्वेश्चनिंग करने की जो उनका डिक्टेटर होता है उनको वो क्वेश्चनिंग नहीं कर सकते, राइट. अब जो टाइप ऑफ, अगर हम इसके अलावा अगर हम डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट के अगर डिटेल में जाएं, और इफ वी रिलेट इट विद आवर ओन कंट्री, एज वी ऑल नो बाय नाउ दैट इंडिया इज अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री. So, how India became a democratic country, it has a history with it. So, it is a result of a long and eventful struggle of the Indian people. They have like fought with the British government to get their freedom, right? And not in India, we have examples all across the world who have like struggled to have democracy. So the main feature of the democracy is that the people have the power to elect their leaders. So it can be called as a rule by the people. The basic idea is that people rule themselves by participating in making of these rules. Democratic governments are usually referred to as representative democracies, जिसके अंदर in which people do not participate directly, but instead they choose their representative through an election process, and these representatives meet and make decision for the entire population. Meanwhile, a government cannot call itself democratic unless it follows what is known as universal adult franchise. Now, this is a very important topic which we need to learn also. The meaning of universal adult franchise is that it is like country is like which is giving the right, which where all the adults means all those who have attained 18 years of age, who are 18 years of age or above 18 years, they are allowed to vote, right? They are like allowed to vote for the people. So the representatives government is like people are not directly sitting together and like taking decisions on daily basis. What they have done, they have like casted their votes, they have selected a particular person, that particular person is a part of government, and now that person is taking decisions on the behalf of people for the welfare of the people. And this person, this elected person, is answerable to the natives or to the citizen of the country for the action, whatever action they take. So when we talk about universal adult franchise, you need to understand that this is one thing which is not that easily earned by the citizens. ऐसा नहीं था, by default था. In India, since from the very first day we got independence, we are enjoying this right to cast our vote and select our representative. But it was not like that. जो पहले के देश, मतलब जो पहले देशों में जहाँ पर स्ट्रगल्स फ्रीडम के लिए हुए या जहाँ पर राइट्स के लिए स्ट्रगल्स हुए, वहाँ पर ये चीज़ बहुत ईजिली नहीं आई, बहुत फाइट करनी पड़ी ये वोट को कास्ट करने की या अपने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स को चूज करने की जो जद्दोजहद थी वो बहुत लंबी थी, क्योंकि इन द अर्लीस्ट फॉर्म गवर्नमेंट्स अलाउड ओनली मेन, and that too who own property and were educated to vote. That means that women, poor people and propertyless and uneducated men were not allowed to vote. So it was like protested, long like struggle, long protest, long like fights have been done in the history by the people of different countries to get these facilities. So many people like in India before independence it was also there that only a small minority was like allowed to vote, and they therefore came together to determine the fate of the majority of the people living in here. Many peoples like reformists like Gandhiji's and many other reformists, they like were like not comfortable with the unfairness of this practice, and they demanded that all the adults have the right to vote, and despite of their social condition, despite they are like with the fact that whether they are like educated or not uneducated, if they are poor or rich, they are like they are from any gender, they should all have this kind of rights. Now here we need to recap about the suffrage, women suffrage movement, because as I have told you just now, we have discussed this earlier also, that the women were not given the right to vote. So the government was not willing to share power anywhere in the world. All over Europe and in US, women and the poor have had to fight for participation in the government. And this women's struggle to vote is like it comes into force during the First World War, and came to be called the women's suffrage movement, as the term suffrage usually means right to vote. So during the war, when most of the men were away fighting, and because the women were called to do work, this was which was earlier considered to be men's work. This led the people to rethink why they had created so much unfair stereotypes about women and what they are capable of doing. So for the equality, for the participation in the government, participation in the decision making, like all the women across Europe and this America, they demanded the right of women vote for all women, and their demand was heard, and it was a long struggle, and the American women got the right to vote in 1920, and later on in 1928 the women in UK also got to like right to vote. And in India, as I told you from the since the very first day of our independence, all citizens of India are enjoying this right to cast vote, and it comes under the universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise. So this is the importance of this thing. So hereby, like, we have discussed about the types of government, we have discussed how India is a democratic government. Now we are left with the like levels of the government. We need to touch the levels of the government, and here I like need you should know that a government is responsible for all the thing it is managing. So government, in simple words, government work in 3 different levels. In India, we are having 3 tiers of government. At the local level, that means in your village or town, that is the local level. At the level of the states, that is state government, and at the national level, that relates to the entire country, and that is known as union or state government. So this was about the levels of government we are having in India. Now let's quickly talk about the laws and the government. So the government makes the laws for everybody living in the country, and all the citizens are like, they have to follow these laws. Government cannot make a decision, but can not only make a decision but can enforce it as well. Obviously, the point of making a law, it will be fruitful only if it is like enforced or implemented. Like suppose like why the government make laws, and why the implementation is enforcing that law is required. We can again take up that example of if a person is having is not having license and he is driving a vehicle, so that could be like violation of a law, and that person can be like punished or fined for that particular offense. So why the laws are made? So that there can be like the works can be done in a disciplined way. So now you need to understand all these points carefully, and now let's move on to the chapter 4. The topics which we are supposed to cover in chapter 4 are the key elements of the democratic government, right? So we need to touch the elements which are written over there, like the participation of the people, what are conflicts, what is the need to resolve conflicts. We need to talk about equality and also about the justice. So we have talked about the role of the government, what are the role of the government. We have discussed in this video that the government is responsible of making laws and implementing laws which are required for the welfare of the natives of a particular country. So now understand, wow, now I have told you that all the citizens of India are they are having the right to cast their votes, right? In this way they are participating in the government. What they are doing, they are like participating in the moment. So election, let's touch the topic election. In a democracy, people cast their votes to elect their representatives, like who take decision on the behalf of the people. The government in India is elected for a period of 5 years. Like, तो रोल ऑफ पीपल क्या है? पीपल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल करते हैं प्रॉपर फंक्शनिंग में जो है किसी भी कंट्री की. तो ओके, so here we need to understand what are the various ways in which the people of a country participate in the working of a government. First of all, they participate in the form of casting vote. That is why do we have regular election? A question arise here कि क्या जरूरत है इलेक्शंस की? लोगों ने एक बार चुन लिया अपना नेता, तो उसको इसको क्या रिपीट करने की, रेगुलरिटी होने की इसके अंदर जरूरत है? जी हाँ, बिल्कुल जरूरत है. इंडिया के अंदर 5 इयर्स के लिए इलेक्शन, मतलब 5 इयर्स के स्पैन के लिए गवर्नमेंट चूज की जाती है, और लोग जो हैं अपना लीडर्स जो इलेक्ट करते हैं, जो उनको रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, उनको इलेक्शन के थ्रू वो चूज करते हैं. दीज लीडर्स कैन ऑल्सो टेक डिसीजन ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द पीपल, एंड इट इज बिलीव दैट दीज रिप्रेजेंटेटिव विल कीप इन माइंड द वॉइस एंड द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द पीपल. Suppose the government which the people have chosen, who are in power, they are not working according to the people. So the people of India have this, people of the constitution has given the people right to, they next time when the election will be there, they can they obviously will not choose that particular government if it has not worked up to their expectations. So participating, electing the representative is one form in which the people of India participate in the government, working of the government, right? And if the people of the countries are alert and interested in how the country run, the democratic character of a government of a country will be strong. और अगर लोग कॉन्शियस नहीं है तो वो डेमोक्रेसी का रह पाना जो है वो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. इसलिए हमेशा देखते हैं कि जो गवर्नमेंट होते हैं, जो मिनिस्टर्स होते हैं, दे ऑलवेज हमेशा ब्रॉडकास्ट करते रहते हैं कि ये चीज हमने की है, ये चीज नहीं की है. अगर कोई चीज लोगों के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं होती है तो लोग जो होते हैं वो प्रोटेस्ट करते हैं, वो स्ट्राइक्स करते हैं, वो बहुत सारे तरीकों से गवर्नमेंट को अवेयर कराते हैं कि लुक, वी आर नॉट रेडी, वी आर नॉट हैप्पी विद व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, एंड दे मेक द गवर्नमेंट अवेयर अबाउट देयर discomfort. Next, what is the element, what is the next essential element of a democratic government? That it needs to resolve the conflicts कब पैदा होते हैं? जब लोग, क्योंकि बहुत डाइवर्सिटी है हमारी कंट्री में, जब बहुत लोगों के कल्चर अलग है, रिलीजन अलग है, रीजन्स अलग है, इकोनॉमिक बैकग्राउंड अलग है, तो समटाइम दे डू नॉट गेट अलोंग विद ईच अदर, और व्हेन दे समटाइम फील डिस्क्रिमिनेटिंग अगेंस्ट, तो people may use violent methods to settle their differences, leading to fear and tension among others living in the area. So the government, here comes the role of government. The government is responsible for resolving conflicts. Any kind of conflict which is there, the government needs to control it at the as soon as possible, so that the harmony, growth, nothing is negatively affected. Right? Any dispute, whether it is between the citizens, if it is between the central and the state, if it is between the states, the government need to take care of that thing. Government need to resolve that thing so that the protest and everything should be under control and the life should be smooth. Okay. So next elements, equality and justice. So the key idea of any democratic country is to commitment to equality and justice. Both of these are inseparable. Earlier, if I tell you ki what is how you can understand the equality and justice, earlier there was practice of untouchability in India also, and now it has been banned by the law. Earlier, these kind of people who are said untouchable, they were denied all the basic facilities, they are denied education, transportation, medical facilities, and even they were denied the chance to offer prayers. So many reformists, very educationalists, they have like worked for the welfare of these things, because they have realized that such practice should not be continued, and justice can only be achieved in people if the people are treated equally. So the government has to recognize this thing, and has to make special provisions for groups within society that are unequal, to give them the opportunity, give them the right to be equal, right to prosper. So these are the maintaining equality and delivering justice to all the people, irrelevant whether they are like having social differences, religious differences, regional differences, whatever. It is the responsibility of the government to take care that equality is there, justice is there. That is how a government can like be true in a democratic फीचर. लाइक तभी डेमोक्रेसी हो सकती है जब सबका वेलफेयर, और सबके वेलफेयर के लिए इक्वालिटी और जस्टिस लाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. सो दीज वर द पॉइंट्स विच वी नीड टू रिकैप इन दीज 2 chapters. Again, a little suggestion: do watch the video and read the chapters thoroughly, because you are now have to do attempt your exams in objective based questions will be there. So understanding of the chapter is very, very required, and all the best for your exam. Start learning the chapters, start reading, and do practice, and do take care of your health too. Bye for now.